Ale brewed with peaches and pecans. A time to winter and holiday here in the beer garden in front of the dead Grand Fig and the fireless pit. And if you're here because you like beer, let's be honest, why else would you be here? Please tap that subscribe button down below because I have low self-esteem and approval from strangers worldwide across the internet make me feel better about myself. I appreciate that. And speaking of strangers on the internet around the world, please tell me your town and state or town and country where you are viewing from. I genuinely love to read where my viewers from all over the world. As a matter of fact, I've jotted down some states and countries on the back of my sold out A Beer Snob Cheap Brew Review coaster set. Shout out to Bettendorf, Iowa, USA, giving us a view here on the Brew Review. Trinidad and Tobago. Awesome. Great to have the Caribbean islands watching the Brew Review. Charleston, South Carolina, gorgeous town. If you've never been there, you got to go. Go to the Battery. And Vineland, New Jersey. Today, we're going down south to Texas. It's winter and holiday time, and Shiner's Holiday Cheer at 94.6% water. I haven't had this for a couple of years, and I totally forgot that Shiner Holiday Cheer is totally different than any other holiday beer. You know, most holiday beers are just over-spiced, and they've got the nutmeg and the cinnamon, and I hate that crap. Awful. Don't like it. And what first sucked me in to Shiner Holiday Cheer is... totally forgot about that. Like I said, I haven't had it. This is technically a revisit. Check out my earlier reviews from a couple of years ago for Shiner's Holiday Cheer. I did not watch those because I didn't want to influence the jury. You know, sometimes breweries will change their recipe. I don't think Shiner does from year to year, but really as humans, our taste changes. It evolves or devolves. It changes over time. Something you may like now, you may not like in the future. And something you may not have liked in the past, you may like now in the future. So I didn't want to check out my old brew reviews before I did this. I'm going to go back and watch it after and see where it ranked. So I'm going to be ranking this out of 5 stars. How good a winter and holiday brew is it? Not necessarily cheap. I think it rang up around $8.99 for a 6-pack. Not bad. Shiner usually puts out a pretty good product. The first alarm that went off in my head was, it says ale brewed with peaches and pecans with natural flavor and caramel color. If you see natural flavor on a label, that means it's not natural. It's a flavor that tastes natural but isn't. And also caramel color. Dudes. Caramel color. I say caramel. Why are you adding caramel color to your brew? If you're using quality malts, it should have an awesome quality. And speaking of, let's go ahead and pop the top. And I think this is a twist off. Oh, strike 1 for the natural flavor, strike 2 for the caramel color, strike 3 for the twist off top. A telltale sign of a cheap brew. We're going to be pouring, of course, into the green label sold out A Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review, where you never drink alone. I mean, it says so right there on the glass, so you can't deny it, as I drink alone here in the beer garden. With you, of course, so I'm technically not drinking alone. All right, beautiful color. I like it. However, we now know that it's fake. Caramel color added to it. And so this is not a natural malted color, which I like it. If looking at it in real time right here, I got a bit of a khaki head. It's a little bubbly for me. Not terribly foamy, but coming out of the bottle, yeah, that's fine. But it is a nice sort of a reddish coppery color. I like that. All right, cool. What did I say? 94.6% water. It's time for the nose. Let's give it a nose. And if you haven't told me your town and state or town and country where you're watching yet, please do. And also let me know what brew you're enjoying while you're watching this video. So, nose time. Let's get down in there. There's that peach. Nothing like sticking your nose right in a fresh, ripe peach. So I'm getting that peach. However, when they're talking about natural flavors, I wonder if that is the fake flavor. Getting no hops. And again, it's a 40-degree beer garden we're in today, so the cold air is really kind of sucking everything up. I'm getting peach. I'm not getting any hops, not getting any malt, but getting a fairly natural aroma of peach. All right, so there we go. Again, town and state, town and country, where you're watching from. And once again, welcome to the beer garden, where you never drink alone. All right. Time for the liquid to hit the lips. Cheers. Cold beer. Make my head hurt. Cold beer. All right, there's a little bit of lacing here. If you're new to beer drinking, lacing is the remnants of the head that is left stuck to the glass. Usually, that's indicative of quality of ingredients or quality of the brewing process. Some say that's just a wives' tale. It's a marketing thing. It's all about the pour. But I've had the same beer, and I've poured it every which way but loose, and I've gotten the same lacing on it before. So I think that the brew lacing is consistent regardless of the pour. So it has something to do with the ingredients or the brewing process. My scientific evaluation for that. All right, I'm going to be hold up the bottle there saying, cheers for all. I like the label. It's got sort of the old school red and green. I like the pine there and the snowflakes and the lights. I like that. It has more than one font going on. I don't like that. It drives me crazy. However, so it looks good. For the taste, I respect Shiner. I like what they do. I like that they're from Texas. Don't mess with Texas. But I'm going to have to mess with your holiday cheer brew a little bit. It tastes cheap. I like that it is a holiday brew that is different from the rest. It's very light because of the peaches and pecans. I like that. I like that a lot. I hate over spiced things. I don't drink spiced rum. It's just I'm not sophisticated enough for it, apparently. But this is nice and light, and it would be a great alternative to your holiday Yeti cooler full of beer if you got guests coming over. It's not going to break the bank. It's reasonably priced. I said it tastes cheap, but I don't think it tastes too cheap for the price. I get a little bit of that metallic thing in the mouth, and the peach flavor tastes fake. It really does. I hate to say that because a lot of work has gone into this. If it was a natural peach, not just a natural flavor, because this is natural flavor, it's not natural. But if they use real peaches somehow in there in the process, I would be more excited about it. And that's a big knock for me on this. So out of 5 stars, 5 being a very good winter and holiday brew, it's different, and I like different. So if you're looking for something different for your holiday spread, definitely pick this up. I also suggested in some of my previous brew reviews, check it out, some ciders. Strongbow cider for a winter and holiday. Totally different type of a mouthfeel and everything like that, but it still gets the job done. Yeah, okay. But out of 5 stars, Shiner Holiday Cheer for this year, this revisit, I'm going to have to put you at a 2.10 out of 5 stars. So there you go. Town and state, town and country, where you are viewing from, please. Let me know down below. And thank you for checking out some more of my brew reviews after watching this one. Over 1.2 million views to date here on this channel. So I appreciate your view, sub, and support. Awesome. In the meantime, it's a beautiful cold day as we winter and holiday here in the beer garden in front of the Grand Fig and the fireless pit. So you grab yourself a brew and you drink that brew. And I will see you on another Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review. Cheers.